he was just kind of like, what was it? And he was like, was it the sleep talking?
That was awful.
I was like, yes, I don't want to go on another date with you because you slept more.
Hello and welcome back to another episode of Single Sounds, the only podcast that helps you find a date. I am Katie Mack, the host and creator of this dating podcast. I believe you can make better matches based on hearing someone speak for half an hour. And I get to do the first date for you, so that's all fun for me too. This week's guest was so much fun. If you have high energy, you definitely want to date her and write in. You will not be disappointed. I can guarantee you're going to have the best time on this date. She's looking for someone a bit older than her, so between 28 to 33. And she's looking for someone with a solid friendship group of their own and is proactive in arranging dates, but mainly someone who bounces off her high energy. You don't need to be the exact same, but she really appreciates someone who is chatty. She also, like most women, I think, would love someone kind, thoughtful and romantic, and maybe even spontaneous. You probably just shouldn't bring anything chocolate flavoured to the date. If you have good biceps, beard and a back, you can tolerate someone quoting movies, and you might even slip a hand on a thigh. This girl could just be your dream date, as she is truly the hostess with the mostest. Hello, welcome to Single Sounds.
Hello, my lovely.
Oh, what a welcome.
This is odd.
Is
but
it
I'm
surreal?
excited. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
Good. I'm so excited. Let's get into your profile, your who, what, where. First question is, who are you sexually attracted to?
I am sexually attracted to men.
And what are you looking for?
I'm looking for somebody older than me.
Okay.
So I'm 27, 28 this year, July. But yeah, I want somebody older than me, maybe like 28 to like 33.
Nice.
Yeah.
So shorter range.
Bit of a random range,
Yeah.
but yeah.
No, as I found out today, my hinge range is very short, so I'm here for it.
You need to up that.
I didn't realise.
I need to take some tips off you.
Yeah,
on
apparently I
Hinge.
cut off on 32. Who knew? I didn't.
I really want someone like proactive in arranging dates.
Yes.
I think it's quite important to know when you're like going to see somebody next.
Agreed. And I like it when they do it at the end of the date in
Yes.
person, being like, I had a nice time, I'd like to see you again.
Yeah.
Or-
Whether that's like verbally or like a text, like love
Yeah,
to see you,
yeah.
like I want to see you again.
Had fun, yeah.
Yeah, it's a good indicator if they're like interested. Mm-hmm. But like I don't mind opening up the possibilities of like putting another date in. I think I'm quite assertive in that way. But it's just nice when the guy does it.
Yeah.
In my opinion, it's like,
I think,
ooh.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Back and forth, but then it is nice when they initiate it.
Yeah. Has like a solid friendship group. So
Good one.
yeah, I've been on a few dates with some people and I can't like gauge like,
They've got any friends?
yeah, the little loners. I'm like, do you
It
have
is a red
friend?
flag. It is
Yeah.
a red flag.
I also just like the idea of them being like, oh, I'm going to go like to the pub with the boys or...
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, that's fine. Like, say hi to
Have your own
so-and-so.
life. Yeah.
And I think it's like my friends are like everything to me. So if I'm like struggling
Me
or
too.
anything like that, like they're the people I go to.
Yeah.
And I want to know that he has that like
Like a support network.
system. Yeah.
Yeah, it's so true. Because otherwise it will be you
Yeah.
for everything, which is like
I mean,
hard to deal with.
bloody hell, yeah. I'm open to it, but yeah.
Yeah,
give
for,
me
for some things.
Yeah.
But you're right, it's nice to have like an external
Yeah.
support.
for sure. Somebody who kind of bounces off my energy.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm quite bubbly,
Yeah.
enthusiastic,
Lovely.
giggly.
Yeah, high energy.
Yeah, and I just need someone to, they don't necessarily need to be somebody who like are the exact same quirks as me, but like just being there to accept that. I mean, like, okay, like a chatty person, like I like that, and not kind of just like talking to a brick wall.
Yeah, not giving you anything back. Blood
Give me
from
something.
a stone.
Please
vibes.
give me something.
Anything.
Anything. A smile,
some humour.
a wink, yeah. Touch on the thigh, love it. Anything.
Touch on the thighs, brilliant.
I want somebody, this might be a bit random actually, but like somebody who would want to randomly pick me up from work.
Okay.
Just kind of like, oh, I've finished work, come out the office, and
yeah,
they're
that's
there.
nice.
And I'm like, oh, that's really sweet. And I think like a characteristic for that would be kind of like kind, thoughtful.
Yeah, I see what you mean.
Yeah.
It's
romantic.
coded as something different. And spontaneous too.
Yeah.
It's like last minute, I'm
Yeah.
here. That is really nice.
Yeah. Just
And
thought
saying
I'd
like,
throw
oh,
that in.
I've booked a reservation, let's go for drinks. Or...
Even better.
Yeah.
A bonus. I'm like,
yeah, you just wanted
great.
them outside. I've done the whole like booking.
Yeah, I just wanted a train buddy. Like, but take me for dinner. Absolutely. Yeah, I think that is my what.
Yeah,
be honest.
perfect.
I think it's
Yeah,
a bit
you covered
long-winded,
it.
but yeah.
No, it wasn't too long. And how about where would you like to date?
So I live southwest and ideally southwest London.
Just in general.
Yeah. Southwest of the UK. Yeah, London, southwest. I'd love to have someone like down the road.
Yeah.
You know, just to you can walk to, or you just roll out of bed and then go to theirs. I don't know.
Yeah.
Just close to me.
My distance is set so low because I'm like, I want someone local.
Yeah. It's like 2k like away from me. Please. Yeah. No, I think it's
Walking distance is fab.
it is. I'm not a lazy person, but like it's just convenient.
Yeah, no, I just think it makes it easier. Like after work, you can actually meet at 7 instead of 8. And
Yeah, it's so funny. It's so logistical. Like, oh yeah, get home from work at like 6:30. I can just get to you at 7:15. Yeah, have dinner ready. Yeah, that is why. Where?
Perfect. Let's move on to the 3 A's. First A is acceptance. Or the accepting of your flaws and your quirks.
I hope so.
Yeah.
God. No one's perfect. Right?
No. That's why we get them in, because everyone
Yeah.
has something.
Yeah.
First question, what is your most controversial opinion?
So I don't really like anything that's like chocolate flavoured.
Okay, yeah, that's so controversial.
I think it is. I think like
Everyone likes chocolate.
Everyone likes a bit of chocolate. But it's not like I'd have a chocolate bar.
Right, chocolate
You know,
flavoured.
Cadbury's, crunchy, like a caramel. I love white chocolate, but
Okay.
I wouldn't have like a brownie or like I
Whoa,
wouldn't have.
that's weird.
Yeah.
Oh, like a chocolate cake.
Oh, yeah, nah. I wouldn't have that.
That's bizarre.
Like chocolate milkshake, no.
Wow.
Chocolate ice cream, no.
It's like all my favourite things.
We're not compatible, babes.
What about hot chocolate? No.
See, there we go. So there are specific things that I do like. So I would have a hot chocolate, but it would have to be Galaxy hot chocolate.
Okay.
But then I like a Cadbury's bar, but I wouldn't have the Cadbury's hot chocolate.
Interesting. So you're
Yeah.
just really particular about your chocolate.
Yeah. And I think anybody who is close to me knows that.
Yeah.
Saying that though, like my birthday a few years ago, one of my good friends bought me a chocolate cake. And I was like, oh, this is a bit awkward. And you want to be like very appreciative, like, oh,
Yeah.
thank you so much. But I'm
I
like,
actually won't eat
what the
that.
hell are you doing?
Do you even know me?
Yeah. And I'm like, she's a really good friend of mine.
I guess, yeah, she's just been, I've seen you eat chocolate, so
Yeah.
must
Yeah.
like chocolate cake,
Yeah.
because most people do.
Yeah.
That is interesting.
Yeah, I just gave it to whoever was at the party.
They do taste different though. A chocolate flavoured thing isn't the same as like eating a bar.
I agree.
Most people I think just like them all. So that
Yeah.
I think that is why it's
Yeah,
controversial.
Yeah. What's your favourite chocolate bar?
Cadbury.
Any
It's
specific?
quite,
just
dairy milk, plain old.
Oh.
I know it's quite boring.
Yeah.
I
No,
do-
it's not.
I do like the Creations one, sometimes.
Oh yeah.
I've got to be in the mood.
Yeah.
I like all the caramel nibble buttons. But it's just all Cadbury for me.
At school, the girl called them caramel nipples because they,
They do have a little
they
nipple.
look like little nipples. Have you
yours-
ever been to Cadbury World?
No.
No.
Apparently when I was like really small, but I don't remember it.
Oh,
So
really?
someone can take me on a date there. What's yours?
My favourite chocolate bar.
Yeah.
I love white chocolate, so like Milky Way.
Milky Bar.
Milky Way. You know what? I don't like Milky Way.
Well, that's
Like the
they're
stars.
a bit odd.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I like the stars. I like
But-
all of them. I just like anything with sugar in.
You're
to
like,
be
you
honest.
know what? Just any chocolate.
Honestly, I wouldn't moan at any, but
No.
Cadbury's just got a special place for me.
Yeah. Fair enough.
Next question of acceptance is, what is the nerdiest thing about you?
So I kind of struggled thinking about this because I'm not really like traditionally nerdy, whatever traditionally nerdy
Yeah,
is. Like,
I wouldn't say I am either.
yeah, I wouldn't like if someone says, "Oh, I'm a nerd," I'd think, "Oh, they're into video games or like maths and science and stuff." But that's not me at all. I mean, I got good, I got a C in GCSE science, but that's as far as it goes.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, odd one. But my thing is, I
I
like
love getting your GCSE results.
You've got to
Yeah.
get them.
They're on your
They're
CV
important.
still?
Yeah.
Mine are.
Are they?
Yeah. It doesn't say what for though. It
Yeah.
just says like how many of each.
Sure, like A to C.
I'm not going to put that on blast. Yeah.
But I like quoting movies.
Okay.
Yeah, in like random situations.
Nice. Can you give me a favourite? Like a favourite
Yeah,
quote?
so I've got, I think number one would be Matilda. The
Oh,
film Matilda.
nice.
Yeah.
I love that film.
Bloody love that
The
film.
soundtrack's brilliant as well.
Oh, it's so sweet. So yeah, Matilda. I quote Matilda quite a lot, very randomly. Or Harry Potter. Harry Potter's quite a good one to quote. I went to Oxford yesterday and my friends went missing. And
That doesn't sound
they were only in the toilet,
Oh.
but you know, they were in there for a long time. And they came over and I was like, quoting Harry Potter, I was like, where have you been? And they were just like, oh, fuck's sake.
like ready.
Yeah.
What's a good Matilda quote though? I can't think
Matilda,
of one.
like,
Is that the chocolate cake bit?
yeah, or
Is
like,
that one?
they're like much too good for children. And like, there's a trend at the moment on TikTok and there's like, and then I go and spoil it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And I did a video for like my close friend the other day.
Yeah.
Just, I think I put it on my close friends on Instagram.
Yeah,
maybe. It's like-
story.
yeah. And at the end, it's like, I'm quoting the scene when the Trunchbull swings around that little girl with her with
pigtails,
pigtails.
yeah.
And I'm quoting it. And I'm just sat in my room, like filming myself. Yeah, it makes it sound really weird, but I don't know. I think if you name me a movie, I could probably, don't test me right now, but I could probably
come up with
list a quote, or if you tell me a quote, I could probably gauge what movie it's from.
nice. I won't test you. It feels like that's
yeah.
pretty mean.
Yeah, I'm on the hot seat already.
Yeah. Don't need any more quizzes.
I don't need any more stress added to me. But I do find myself like having to explain where the quote's from.
Okay. Interesting.
Which, that's the embarrassing bit for me. I'm like, oh, do you not know that film? Like, that scene? And they're like,
Yeah,
what?
also you'll do it in the voice
Yeah,
and then they're like,
yeah,
are you okay?
yeah.
You've got like multiple personality disorder or something.
She's talking to
That's
people.
so funny.
Yeah. I just like it. I love going to the cinema. Like,
Me too.
yeah.
I'm obsessed.
It's the best thing to do.
On your own especially.
Yeah.
I love going on
You
my
know
own.
what? I've never been. For somebody who really likes the cinema, I've never been on my own.
What?
I know.
Oh,
Have you been?
on my own?
Yeah.
All the time.
Have you been to the cinema?
weekly. Look, honestly, I'm not even joking.
That's so cute.
I go most like Sunday evenings. I really need to get one of those limitless like card things.
Oh my God, they're so good.
But yeah, it's just such a cheap activity. I think I get it like £5 my local view. That's such a cheap
I know.
solo date night.
Yeah.
And then I pick up snacks from Tesco on
Yeah,
the way. and
the
I just
cheap ones,
have-
not like the
I have the
£5.
best evening.
Yeah. In the cinema, like £5 bag of Maltesers. Like,
Oh yeah,
it's
not
outrageous.
those. Yeah, smuggle them in.
Yeah.
Apparently it's legal. You don't even need to smuggle.
Yeah, but you think it's so naughty.
It feels really bad.
Yeah.
People bring in hot food and I'm like, you've got nerve.
Yeah, like a
nerve.
McDonald's or something.
yeah.
And it stinks out the room.
Yeah,
But I think, take me to the cinema with a bottle of Prosecco and you've won me over.
Yeah, that's a great date.
Yeah.
I would love that.
Yeah.
But probably not first because obviously we want to chat. But like
Yeah.
early-ish,
Yeah.
3, 4.
Yeah. And whip out,
I'll
like,
be
you
so
know,
happy.
the move. You put your arm around each other.
Yeah.
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 Or
I
like
had
you get
that
scared.
recently. It was
Did
like,
you?
yeah.
You get like little fanny flutters.
The arm is just hilarious. Also, but no one, I don't think people don't talk about this enough. It's actually not very comfy because like then your neck is like kind of like
not practical.
forward.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know if you've ever experienced
Yeah.
that because it's like you're not sat back.
Yeah.
So I eventually had to be like, oh, I need to move my neck.
No, or like the hand on the thigh. Oh,
Yeah,
God.
this has come
It
up
is-
twice now.
Yeah. Just for anybody.
That's nice though.
who
It's
might
not
be
like
interested.
too much. It's just like a I don't know,
it's just like, I'm
intimate
here. We're here
romantic
together.
placement. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
It's like
Yeah.
you are my
Yeah.
date.
Yes. And they're proud of that.
Yeah.
I don't know. It does just makes me feel a bit like, woohoo.
That is
Like,
nice when you're
giddy.
at drinks. You have to be sat like next to each other for that to happen though. Otherwise it's like
yeah, not like
under the table across.
leaning
weird.
like hair in your dinner and stuff. But
yeah,
yeah.
no.
No.
Not the vibe. Let's move on to adventure. This is when you're going to take us on a journey with your
Oh my
stories.
God.
And my favourite question, what is your worst dating story?
So
Can't wait.
I have a handful of like bad dating stories, and I just look at them as like funny stories now. I think at the time I'm like, oh my God. But now I look back, I'm like, that's absolutely hilarious. And I love a debrief after a date with like a friend.
Same. It's my favorite bit.
Yeah. Even sometimes with the guy, like debriefing with the guy.
Oh, I see. As in you say like, how did it go? How did
like,
you think
what
it
was
went?
your first impression?
Yeah, no,
like,
I've done that. That's nice.
Yeah.
Saying like, what did you think of me?
Did you think I was pretty?
Yeah.
or just kind of like, oh, when you said this, like I thought that, and like, then you'd be like, oh no, that's not what I meant, or like,
that's sweet.
But yeah, I've had a few kind of disastrous dates. One, I was asked for feedback, like constructive feedback, after I like said, sorry, I went, no, thank you, and he was like, this was via voice note. You might like this. I know that you like voice notes.
I love a voice note.
Yeah. So he voice noted me saying, he's like, oh, I'm really kind of taken aback. Like, I thought we got on very well.
Oh. Wait, did you voice note the rejection?
No,
it was just text.
No.
Sorry.
I text like,
and he was like, I'm going to put some personality into this.
Yeah, sure. Like he wanted to give me the emotion of me letting him down.
Wow.
No, he was just kind of like, what was it? And he was like, was it the sleep talking?
That was awful.
I was like, yes, I don't want to go on another date with you because you slept talk. I just kind of
was
felt...
it actually that?
No. God, no, I'm not that picky.
Did you hear that though?
Yeah.
Really?
Terrifying.
That actually would freak me out. I think that might have been why I did it. That's why I asked. I was like, I would hate that.
Yeah. He was talking about like a cricket bat. Yeah, it was weird. I don't think he played cricket. I just don't know.
What did you actually say, like, to this reason?
Oh, I said, I think I just wasn't feeling a romantic spark.
Yeah, the classic.
Yeah, the safe.
Nothing, yeah.
The date didn't go very well.
Clearly not.
Yeah, I mean, he asked if... Oh, God, it was a bad time. He was like, do you want to come back to mine? And I said, well, that depends if you have red wine. Because
nice.
You know, bit of flirt.
Yeah.
Like, I love a bit of red wine. And he went, well... Huh?
Just like, can imagine him being like, I don't.
Yeah. I don't have red wine. And it was like, okay, it's okay. We can go to Tesco.
Yeah.
No, he was like, he was just like, well, it depends if we're going to have a second date. And I was like, well, what do you mean? He was like, well, I do have a bottle of red wine, but it's like quite expensive. So he didn't want to open the expensive bottle of red wine
on you
unless I was going to see him again.
Like a thing. Wow.
Mortifying.
Why would he say that? Why wouldn't he just be like, no, I don't. Let's go to the shop.
Yeah, I know.
Just ignore it if you don't want to open it. Because I get it. I've got a bottle of Moët there. I'm not opening that with any
I have
date.
been eyeing that up.
Yeah. That's not being opened.
Is that my leaving gift?
Yeah.
Does everyone get
Everyone
one of
gets one of those. Imagine. But yeah, that was a birthday present. And that's being saved for a special occasion. To be fair, if a date was like, let's pop that open, it'd be like, no.
You're like, oh, sorry, no. Yeah.
That's for like when I get my first bonus or something.
Oh, yeah. Pop it open.
Yeah.
But going back to this awful date, this isn't even the main date that I wanted to mention.
Oh,
but
this is just a side date.
Yeah, this is a side date.
Oh, wow.
But it was like in the summer. And he was wearing like a purple t-shirt, which is okay. It's okay.
Yeah.
But it was a purple t-shirt and he had sweat patches.
Deep purple or lilac?
It was like a deep, like plum.
Okay.
Yeah. So, and
bit
it was
unusual, yeah.
Yeah. Just, and a t-shirt, I don't know.
Style is very important on these early dates.
I agree.
So you can get really put off by them.
Yeah. He had sweat patches and he asked if prior to going on to the next place, we could pop round to his so he could change his top. So, yeah, we went round to his and he changed his top and we went back out. Yeah, mortifying.
That is awful.
Oh, just cringe.
It's so bad. That's a first date.
That was my first date with this guy.
Yeah.
Not my first date ever.
Yeah.
But the chat before was excellent. I was like, oh my God, we're going to get on.
shame.
And yeah, just in person, just didn't fly. And I Googled how much the the wine was. It was like £45. It wasn't that expensive.
Yeah, it wasn't like 200 quid.
Yeah.
Because it's quite a lot for like a store bought, but yeah. He just didn't need to mention it.
He didn't need to mention it.
He didn't need to be like,
Yeah.
it's a bit too expensive
Yeah.
for you. How rude.
But then again, we drank it and I didn't see him again.
Oh, you did open it?
We did open it.
Oh,
Yeah.
well.
But I went on a date like maybe towards the end of last year, and we were speaking for about like a week, and before we went on the first date, and we just went to like a local pub in Balham. It was really nice, and like I fancied him. The chat was great. It was going well. He looks a bit like like a young Tommy Fury.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, yeah, good vibes.
Gorgeous. Yeah. He was a little bit younger. So I'm 27. He was maybe like 25, 26. And he like lifted his arm out, and he had a tattoo on his arm, like on his forearm. And it had a girl's name on it.
Oh, no.
And I was like, who the fuck is that bitch? No, I was like, oh, who's that?
Yeah.
And he was like,
Gotta ask.
yeah, you have to.
Yeah.
It was like clearly in my face. So I'm like, I'm obviously going to ask. I'm surprised if nobody has asked him before. He was like, guess. And I was like, okay. So I went through every single female relation possible. Grandma, cousin,
Sister.
girlfriend, sister.
Mum. Yeah.
Got it all wrong. And I was like, what the hell? And he was like, guess again. I was like, I've literally said like everybody. And he was like, it's my little girl. And I was like, what?
Oh,
He was
daughter.
like, daughter. I was like, oh my God, I'm on a date with a dad. Like,
Yeah.
what? And he
It's
didn't.
quite wild people don't disclose that. I do think
Yeah.
it's quite crazy.
Yeah. But then in hindsight, like after the date, I appreciated it more that he didn't bring it up prior to meeting.
Okay.
Because I think I would have got maybe in my head a little bit.
Yeah.
Like,
I wouldn't
do I
have
want to
gone.
be a stepmother? To
Yeah.
His like 2-year-old.
Yeah, fair.
I was like, oh my
exactly what I
God.
would have
Like,
done.
yeah, birthdays, like Christmas.
I see what you mean. Like, it's better that you just went
Yeah.
and got to know him, and then
Yeah. And it
but
was like an
must
all.
have been shocking.
It was.
Yeah.
I think my face was like, oh, like really like animated. Like, okay, like this is fine. Like, cool. I think he was like very, very nice and stuff. And I think we just wanted different things. So we didn't see each other again. Yeah, it was quite an interesting thing. I went home. I was like, girls, I just went on a date with a dad.
Yeah. I guess you just wouldn't expect it. You said like 25. Yeah,
I
just
know,
wouldn't think.
Yeah, he has like a
But it's not-
2-year-old.
Yeah, it's not even that crazy to have a kid at
Yeah.
23, but I just feel like it would be a teenage pregnancy if it happened to me.
Yeah, not like a planned thing or
Yeah.
Like my friend's just recently had a baby, and he's the most special little boy ever. He's so
cute.
adorable. But she like planned it, and like she
Yeah.
wanted a baby, and she's 27, turning 28 soon. But yeah, going on a first date with somebody in London, I just don't expect the guy to have.
It's unusual.
yeah.
I feel like you're right. If it's like you're more rural, you kind of expect it a bit more.
Yes, he kept it quiet.
Other than the massive tattoo.
Yeah, but it was all an organically like it
Just
was like
came up.
told organically.
Yeah.
It wasn't just like, oh, I'm a dad. I have a child. I would have been a bit like, whoa, okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was quite funny.
Was that from an app?
He was from an app, yeah.
Yeah.
He was from...
Because you can write, like have children, but clearly
Yeah.
doesn't want to.
Well, there was a picture of her on it.
Oh, but you just thought it
But I
was
was just
like
like,
a
oh,
niece.
little girl, little
yeah,
or something. Because
yeah,
he was,
yeah.
I don't know, yeah, it was just
Normally
so...
they say like, this is not my child.
Yeah.
Yeah. You normally do address like who
Yeah.
it is. That's
Maybe
quite
I should
funny.
have really looked into his profile a bit more.
Maybe.
But yeah, but his pictures were just...
Yeah, maybe you
it
just
was
thought
like
that
a lot
was
of
obvious,
him.
and he didn't realise he has to like signpost that this is my child.
Yeah, he did say, he was like, she's plastered all over my hinge. I was like, no, you didn't say that. But it was just, yeah, it was just a bit kind of taken aback. I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah. Next question is, never have I ever. So what have you never done but you want to do it?
So I have never, sounds a bit corny, but I've never been in love.
Oh,
Yeah, I've never been romantically in love.
sad.
I've experienced like friendship love.
Yeah.
And like,
That's the best kind.
yeah, that's all you need.
Yeah, honestly.
Your gals.
The older I get, the more I think that.
Yeah. So I've like every day, like my friends teach me like what love is in terms of friendships.
And like commitment. And,
Yeah.
Yeah, support.
Yeah, but in terms of like dating somebody, I've never had a strong form of like love towards them, and I'd love to. I love love.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just want to find my person and like feel warm and fuzzy around them.
Yeah.
Whatever love means and whatever love looks like. Like everyone, it's very subjective, but I want to.
It is. I was going to say, you can't really like I can't say like it's definitely this. 'Cause
Yeah.
it's
If he
so
picks me
different
up
for
from
everyone.
work, I know it's love.
Yeah, it is. It's those like you said, it just gives you like the warm fuzzy
Yeah.
feelings.
Yeah.
It's nice
And for somebody who's never been in love, like, I don't know what that feels like.
for you. Yeah.
Like, I've asked my friends and stuff, and they're like, oh, it's this or that. And I'm like, oh,
It's hard to picture.
yeah. Have you ever been in love?
I feel like I fall in love maybe too easily.
Really?
Yeah, I've definitely said it to like multiple people. But I have
love
had
you.
quite a few long relationships.
Yeah,
So I feel
fair
like
enough,
it kind of
yeah.
fits. But
What
it
does
is
it feel like
great.
for you? Do you mind me asking?
No, I'm not to think. It's so hard to describe. I feel like you're oozing satisfaction. That's like the best way I think I can describe it. Like life just feels like it's in like a different color. Like everything's
Aw,
just
gonna be
for me.
okay.
Like everything feels great. It's really hard to have a bad day, especially in the early stages. Oozing
Yeah.
happiness.
That's so sweet.
I think it is like you can kind of feel like your serotonin somehow just like
Yeah, your brain like lights up.
yeah, and
It's
you
like,
feel a bit
whoa.
like indestructible with it. Like
Ooh.
as in, I think you just feel like nothing can go wrong. Like
Yeah.
so happy that like
It's so scary
nothing can
though.
break that.
Yeah.
But it can.
I was going to
agree?
say it's scary. Like you can feel so much love towards someone, and that
And they're not.
could be ripped away like very quickly, and
Yeah.
and feeling all those like feelings towards one person. I find it quite intimidating, like quite scary.
Yeah, no, I get it. Should we move on to affection section? Ties in quite nicely.
Yes, let's
Love
do
and
it.
affection.
Love and affection.
Question is, what are you weirdly attracted to?
I'm attracted to biceps, beards, and backs.
All the bees.
Yeah, all the bees. I was gonna say arms, but I was like, oh, alliteration. Go
Yeah,
on.
yeah.
Throw it out. Yeah, I don't know. I just like.
I do prefer the top bit of the arm to the bottom bit. Some people have said forearms before.
Really?
You like a forearm?
No.
Oh, right.
No, I like the bicep.
Yeah, that's the bit
Yeah.
because that's the bit that cuddles.
Yes,
More.
exactly. And you can be like wrapped up in their arms. Yeah. I don't know. I just like, I feel attracted to people who are maybe a little bit bigger,
Yeah.
like teddy bears. I love it, like a cuddly guy.
Yeah.
And I love a beard. I think they're fit.
Yeah, but the beards are really in at the moment. I
Yeah.
feel like every man on Hinge has a beard.
They're good.
You're happy they're back.
Yeah. Beards have never left me, to be honest. Like, I've always been attracted to beards.
That's interesting.
yeah.
I just don't think I am.
No?
I'm trying. It's such a silly thing to like not be attracted to him.
Yeah.
But I'm quite jealous that is your type.
Do you think?
Yeah,
Why-
I think there's just more bearded men out there these days.
Yeah.
I don't see many clean shaven men
No.
out and about.
Do you prefer clean shaven?
For kissing, yes.
Okay, maybe we need to clarify what a beard is.
Because I like stubble.
See, that's what I mean.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, not like Gandalf.
No.
Yeah.
But like some of them are quite thick now. I feel like 'cause that's the trend.
Yeah.
You know what I
like
mean?
definitely not clean shaven, stubble, and not like length to it. So it's all like shaggy and
Yeah.
just well groomed.
Yeah.
I'm also attracted to people who like have an interest in something that I might not have an interest in. Cooking, for example.
Same, I hate that.
Just order out.
I would love, same, terrible.
Yeah.
I would love someone to cook for me on a regular basis.
Yeah. I'll do it, but it's not good and it's very basic.
Yeah, same.
Whereas
I can cook, but like, it's,
yeah.
I don't put effort into
Yeah.
it.
Yeah. Like on my TikTok, it's like people with extravagant like meals and it's
know.
like quick
Don't know how they
edits
have
and
the
it's
time.
like, whoa,
Whoa.
whoa.
Sorry, Gordon Ramsay.
Or like scuba diving.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dated a guy. He loves scuba diving. I don't know. I think anything that they're interested in that I'm not necessarily interested in and they're talking about, I just find it quite sexy.
Yeah.
Like cute and
Yeah,
sexy.
to have a passion.
Yeah.
Of your own
I'm like,
thing.
oh, go on, talk about
And
it.
you don't have to like, go on, spoil me. Yeah, but you don't have to join in. You can just appreciate their passion. It's
Exactly.
nice.
Or I could give it a try. I'm always up for trying new things.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
That's fun. And then you hate it and you're like, oh, well. I did that with Dungeons and Dragons.
Oh my God, stop it. Did you really get into it?
No. I I made a character, and then it came down to like sitting down, and I like bottled it. I was like, I don't think I could stop, because they like then want you to continue because you're part of the story. And
it's not like a breathing. It's not like you don't take a breather.
No,
it's like go.
Exactly,
It's like
you can't just like hop in, hop out.
Yeah,
That's what I didn't realize. So they were like, if you start, you start, and I was like, I'm out.
Katie out.
I'm out. Let's play your bestie one.
There are 5,000 reasons why you should date my best friend, but I'm going to give you the top 5. So number 1 is her thoughtful acts of kindness. Whenever you're going through a bad time or having a tough day, she always knows how to cheer you up and do really thoughtful things. Number 2 would be her laugh. She has the biggest and loudest laugh, and it's so infectious and it's so fun to be around. Number 3 is that she can feng shui the shit out of any room. No matter the size or the state that it's in, she will always make it look really homely. And in a restaurant, for number 4, if you ever have any issues or if you get served the wrong food, like we'd all just like suck it up and suffer through it, she will always help you speak up, and she'll go on about this because she'll tell you about how she has a 2-1 in hospitality, and you will literally never hear the end of that. And then number 5 would be that she's weirdly strong and can carry literally anything up the stairs. So you need to have big arms and be stronger than her because you literally cannot be weaker than her. So those are my top 5 reasons as to why you should date my best friend.
Oh, cute. They were really interesting, some of those.
She nailed it.
Yeah.
She absolutely smashed that. It's so funny to hear like
someone else's opinion of you.
Yeah. I think she nailed that. I completely forgot that was a part of your pod.
Yeah.
And like some of the stuff she said was like really welling up. I was like, that's really
so
special.
No, it's my favourite bit. I just think it's so sweet.
Yeah, I think there needs to be some context around the strong the strong element.
Yeah, now you're just like some heavyweight
champion. Yeah. No, but like she's weak. She's very weak.
It's actually just in comparison.
Yeah. And we lived together, so whenever she needed things carrying up the stairs, I would carry them up. I like, for example, her bed. Like she got a new bed, so I carried that bed like flat pack up the stairs. But she's just weak.
She's just pathetic. That's so funny.
Oh, that's so sweet.
That's really cute.
Shout out to
I
my
loved
bestie.
the saying that you'll get the right food and service that you require at a restaurant. I think that's a good skill.
Yeah, I think it's the way you do it.
Yeah.
It's not,
You don't have
excuse
to be
me,
rude.
there's a hair in my food. Like
Yeah,
it's very much like, hey, like I'm really sorry. Like there's a hair in my food.
Yeah.
Like, do you mind changing it? I don't know. I think I studied hospitality management. This is what my friend said. And like, I don't know, I'm just quite big on it. And if you just appreciate good service.
Yeah.
Or
There's
if
nothing
they're-
better than
No.
like a good server. And then
Yeah.
you want to tip them really generously because you're like, you've made our experience so much better.
Yeah, exactly. And like when you're going out these days, like you are going to be spending money, and like life's very expensive, so you want to make the experience like as good as it can be.
Yeah.
So yeah, I will have no issue kind of being like the food's cold or whatever,
Yeah.
or can we take the service charge off? But yeah, my friends like are really weird about it. They're like, oh god, no, I can't. I'm like, yes, you can. Just do it. Yeah, like mental health for me is like a big thing. I'm a big advocate for it, and talking about it, all that jazz. Like I really encourage it, and I do think kindness does make the world go round. Like it's just, I feel like in lockdown, everyone was so kind to each other.
They were, and said hello and walks, and it was a new place.
Don't know. I just think just being kind to people just will get you far in life.
I so agree with that.
Yeah.
So wholesome. Do you have a one word review or a short summary to wrap it up?
Funnily enough, it is quite similar to my friend, what she said. I do have a 2-1 in hospitality management. And that just makes me a great host. Like if you come round, you will have like the full experience.
The
like,
treatment.
The full works.
Yeah.
Yeah, like breakfast in bed if you're lucky.
Wow.
Yeah.
I want to come around.
You're always welcome, hun.
I'll sit there waiting for my breakfast in bed. I'm here.
You don't even stay over. You just get in bed.
Just get in bed.
Yeah.
That's
No,
so good.
I feel like I'm quite a hospitable person.
Yeah. Are you like an acts of service kind of person?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like to
so
make you feel
not.
comfortable.
I need to be better at that.
You made me a cup of tea.
I did.
You did.
That's so rare for me.
I mean, you did make me pour my own milk. Pour my
Because
own
I don't want to
milk.
get it wrong. Because I don't drink tea. I'm not.
No, I
devil.
really appreciate it. It was really tasty tea.
Good. See? I'm not terrible. But yeah, I just realised like there's plenty of times when people come around and I'm like, fuck, I haven't even offered them water.
are you thirsty? They're like, I'm so thirsty.
Yeah, but then because I think the reason I don't do it is because if I was thirsty, I'd just ask.
Yeah.
So I'm just kind of like, I don't need to bother you that much. Like,
just remember when you were at school and you go around your friend's house and it's like, I'm in your head, you're like, I'm really hungry or thirsty. You're like frightened to ask.
yeah, it's like that.
But now we're like adults, like just go to the tap.
Just
and
go get water. Yeah, that's what I think. I'd like, or if you
Yeah.
want something a bit spicy, I'd just be like, oh, what do you have to drink?
Yeah.
Maybe that is a bit rude. I don't know. I would just do it though. Just be like,
Yeah. But yeah, no, I love
Hostess with the
baking
mostest.
pancakes. So, you know, if you're special enough, push the boat
Pancakes.
out.
that sounds great. That's an advert in itself. Perk of use, breakfast in bed. Yeah, would you bring like tea in bed? Is that what kind of thing you
Yeah,
do?
like tea and toast or like yogurt.
That's so sweet.
Yeah, I think it's just like a little easy thing to do.
Yeah.
That I don't find it like exhausting
Yeah.
to do, to make somebody
That's
a
so
cup
nice.
of tea. And it's the thoughtful thing.
Yeah.
The little things in life, Katie,
They do.
is what counts.
They are important.
Yeah, they're special.
Oh. Okay, thanks so much for coming on.
Thank you for having me.
So if this episode lifted your mood as much as it did mine, definitely write in to have the funnest date of your life. That's such a strong claim, but I'm going to keep it here. To go on a date with this fabulous person, all you need to do is write into the podcast at Single Sounds on Instagram or via the email. Everything is in the show notes below, or you can find it on socials. Slide into those DMs and make that date happen. It's March, you know? There isn't a better time to go on a date. If there's one thing I've learned about dating this year in 2024, it is you need to prioritize dating. So start today and write in. Make the first move. Be bold. I know you can do it. Okay. Have a great week, guys. And I'll be back next week with a very exciting how-to dating expert episode with a professional matchmaker. You don't want to miss this one. So I'll see you back here next week. Have a great week, guys. Bye.